Hello, I'm Tom Mitchell, current captain of England Rugby Sevens. But back at school, at Worth School, I was coached cricket by Raj, and it was a really influential time. It not only in my sort of sporting life, but understanding what it was to be a good coach. I loved cricket at school, was really into it, and played at the first team level for 3 years in a row. And Raj coached me and helped me improve a huge amount over those years. A couple of reasons why. First and foremost was his attention to detail was impeccable, and I think that's so important when you are coaching a sport, particularly like cricket. Taking through the technique in a way that was understandable and kind of accessible to me as a young player, in a way that made it interesting as well, because obviously a lot of it was about repetition, which he was willing to put in the time, which I valued greatly, but able to deliver that in a way that kept things fresh, that kept things interesting, because when you're, especially as a young cricketer and a young sports person, that is so important that it's fresh and it's fun every time you're taken to the crease or taken to the field. And that kind of links on to the other thing with Raj that I found was the energy that he delivered, not only in his one-to-one coaching, but in the team stuff, whether that was on a team training session or on a match day. We really fed off the energy that he brought with him. His passion for the game was obvious, and he wears that very openly. And I think we all fed off that in a massive way. And as a young player, that's something you need. Cricket was probably not my number one sport along the way, but I fed massively off that energy and off his enthusiasm for it. And I loved it, and it really kind of developed my love for the game as well as my ability to play it. And we had some great experiences, not only training at school, in the nets and one-to-one coaching and team sessions and kind of taking all of our cricket to the next level, but also tours. I remember particularly a tour to India, which left us with amazing memories, not just on the cricket field, but memories that we'll take forward for the rest of our lives, because we were allowed to bond as a team, bond with staff members and coaches as well, and understand what that kind of tour was about. And exploring somewhere like India with the cricket side led to us creating memories that we'll never forget. And as a sort of 15-year-old, I think I was then, that was an amazing experience to be given and to be offered. Even if we did struggle to beat a couple of the better sides in India, but we had our few fair share of wins on that trip as well. Overall, I've got impeccable memories of Raj as a coach. Brilliant time of my life playing cricket at school. And I highly value the input he had in my cricket career, which was very short and stopped after I left school. But the lessons I've learned in terms of his enthusiasm for the game and the way to coach players, I've taken into my current life playing rugby as well. And I'll always really value those times.